morning, Anissa. I see you've chosen a very balanced meal today, plenty of leafy greens and a good source of lean protein. It seems you are totally practicing what we study.
Good morning, Sophie. Indeed, after our lecture on macronutrition distribution yesterday, I've become much more conscious about of my dietary habits. It's fascinating how much our files impact daily life. It makes me glad I chose this major. What about you? What was your primary motivation for pursuing nutrition?
Well, my decisions was driven by the rising global burden of non-communicable diseases. According to the World Health Organization, diet-related diseases like diabetes and cardiovascular issues are responsible for a significant percentage or premature deaths. I wanted to gain the expertise to help combat this crisis through preventive health care.
There is very noble and logical reason. For me, it was more about the science behind the food. I've always been intrigued by biochemistry, how specific micronutrients such as zinc or vitamin D act as catalysts for our immune system. I believe that food is medicine, and I want to understand the clinical evidence behind that claim.
I agree. The clinical aspect is definitely challenging. Have you found the curriculum to be as rigorous as you expected? Personally, I found the nutritional epidemiology course quite demanding because of the complex data analysis involved.
Absolutely, it is far more than just meal planning. We have to understand human anatomy, psychology, and even psychology to understand eating disorder. However, I believe this complexity is necessary to provide accurate dietary advice. Our grammar of science must be precise. We cannot afford to give misinformation when people's health is at stake.
That's valid point. A query is paramount. Speaking of which, have you thought about your career path after we graduate? Are you planning to become a registered dietitian in a hospital setting?
I'm actually learning towards public health nutrition. I want to work with the government to improve school lunch programs and community food security. I believe that systemic change is the only way to ensure that healthy food is accessible to everyone, regardless of their socioeconomic status. What are your aspirations, Sophie?
I am quite interested in sport nutrition. I'd like to work with professional athletes to optimize their performance through tailored caloric and nutrition intake. There is so much potential for innovation in that area, especially with the use of personalized DNA-based nutrition.
That sounds incredibly futuristic and exciting. It really goes to show how versatile our major is. We can work in hospitals, laboratories, sports center, or even in the food industry to develop healthy products.
Exactly. That reassuring to know that our choice of study is not only personally fulfilling but also professionally versatile. It definitely makes the long hours in the lab feel worthwhile.
I couldn't agree more. Well, Sophie, it was a pleasure discussing this with you. It's always motivating to hear a college perspective. Shall we head back to lab? We have this food to sample to analyze.
Go, I'm looking forward to seeing the result of our experiment.